you're watching Dr. Maria TV, and I'm Dr. Maria Church, your leadership host. This is the right place to be to create the organization, life, and business you love with your irresistible leadership. So what do you see? A vase? Two faces? It depends on your perception. I love the story of Plato's cave. You remember the one where the shadows of the people outside the cave, with distorted images from the fire flames, they all created this dark reality in the recesses of the cave. What dark reality exists within the confines of the caves of our mind? Thoughts are powerful. They are seeds to ideas, beliefs, creativity, attitudes, knowledge, wisdom, and reality. Thoughts can be our best friends or our worst enemies. Not by happenstance do thoughts come to us. These powerful seeds come to us through choice. Choice and thoughts are action movements directed by us, whether we're conscious of those activities or not. The key lies in awareness of these two incredible gifts. Unconscious thoughts are just as powerful as thoughts steeped in awareness. Earl Nightingale, in The Strangest Secret, likened our mind to a fertile field with two planted seeds, one with corn and one with poisonous nightshade. Both seeds, watered and nurtured, grew. Because to the field, the type of seeds planted doesn't matter. Our minds are the same way, growing whatever our attention plants and nurtures. In fact, I saw a sign the other day that read, "Worrying is like praying for something you don't want." With the continued nurturing and care, which is our attention, given to the seeds of worry, the source of worry will grow and become reality. That's how our mind works. We create our realities. So negative self-talk, we could think of those as weeds that have grown in our minds. You know these voices, since many of us have cultivated these over the years and even decades. You can't, you should do, you shouldn't do, you're too old, too young, too fat, too thin. Who do you think you are? Sound familiar? We could probably add to the list with very little effort. These voices, they come from fear, anxiety, doubt, guilt, and shame. Our behaviors are reflections of our beliefs. If we believe the negative self-talk, it manifests in our behavior with ourselves and with others. Do you ever find yourself stuck? Unable to accomplish that goal or unable to overcome a fear of something or someone? The negative voices and the gremlins in our heads, they fuel these underlying beliefs that we have about ourselves and others and the way we view the world. So it's important for us to step into awareness and recognize the beliefs that no longer serve us. For example, not talking to strangers. It's a common lesson taught to many of us as small children. And as we grew into adulthood, obviously we abandoned that belief, albeit unconsciously. Beliefs and perceptions are like an iceberg. Some perceptions are at the surface and easily identifiable. However, many of our beliefs and assumptions are so deeply ingrained below the surface that we rarely bring those beliefs into our consciousness. Because they're not in the forefront of our mind does not mean they don't exist. It's just like a child. When she sits in front of you and covers her eyes and she blissfully exclaims, "You can't see me!" Doesn't mean we can't see her. We just need to develop our perception shifting skill. So here are 3 steps to develop your perception shifting muscle. Step number 1, find a photo from a magazine. Study the photo and tell a story about it. Make it as rich and deep as you can, developing the characters, the setting, the scene, and the dialogue. Now, look at the same photo and create a new story from a different lens or perspective. Again, develop all the same elements for a rich, deep story. So practice this activity often to develop your ability to perception shift with ease. Step number 2, another effective technique for uncovering perspectives that weigh you down is to ask why 5 times. This process allows you to dig deep with each response to why. It's just like peeling back the layers of an onion. Step number 3, think of a situation and look at it from other people's perspectives. Pick 3 or 4 people you know and look at the situation from what you believe their perspectives may be. In fact, I remember several years ago in a Seinfeld episode, an event happened and the show depicted the event from the 4 perspectives of Jerry, Elaine, George, and Kramer, which was a beautiful and humorous example of various perceptions. I would love to hear from you. When have you discovered your initial perception to be false? And how long did it take for you to shift your perception, and what were the results? Let's continue our discussion after the episode. Come on over to drmariachurch.com and leave your comment. Did you enjoy this video? If so, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends, coworkers, and your colleagues. If you would like even more resources to support you in your leadership development to create the organization, business, and life that you love, come on over to drmariachurch.com and sign up for my email updates. I share additional resources and insight in my emails that you won't find anywhere else, so come on over and join us. Be irresistible and leave a legacy that only you can. Thank you so much for watching Dr. Maria TV, and I'll see you next time. Step number 2. Another effective technique for uncovering perspectives is to... What? Oh, right, okay. Step number 1, find a magazine from a photo. It totally went by both of you, didn't it? Pew! Okay. Sorry. I know, right? No.